That was hilarious. Come, let's go. Yeah, bye.
Oh my God.
That was a cheeky. Do you know what it is? I would never do that in real life. I would
How did
never.
you get your wife?
Huh?
How did you get? Did you do that
I
to your
made her
wife?
cry on our first date.
You are listening to the podcast Wingman Flirting with Life by the Dubai-based company Monkeys Everywhere. And I am your wingman, your host, Ra'ad Saadi. And today we have a guest with us that asked me not to prepare anything for this podcast or else he wouldn't come on this podcast. Usually after that sentence, we have an introduction. But the truth of the matter is I didn't prepare anything because he said he would not come on this podcast if I prepared questions, because usually we prepare a lot of questions. So please introduce yourself. Who are you?
When did I say that? Don't make any questions.
You said don't prepare.
Then how are you going to do the podcast?
We're not gonna prepare. We're not prepared.
What? You're just going to wing it?
We're just gonna wing it.
Wingman style, right?
Hey, look at you trying to
How are
prank
you?
me.
I'm not introducing myself because I find it really weird. Do you remember when we were at that dinner with Sarah
Yeah,
and Madani, and they were like, "Stand up, say what age you are."
bro, you stood
what
up and
colour
said you were
are."
an astronaut.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like in life. People are like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I'm a microbiologist." And just make shit up and just go along with it. It's like really weird to compliment yourself and do that weird stuff that they were doing. Like everyone there was just like, "Oh, I'm the best at this," and I just find that really cringy.
No, but I mean, they don't know who you are. They don't know what you're the best at. But the truth of the matter is, it took me a while to learn how to talk highly about myself. I learned that when I was going on a lot of interviews in America. Bro, you have to be like, I swear I am the best at Excel, the most organized person in the world, and also, please give me money now. It's like such
But
a
that's America.
weird-
Everything in America is just like, "Oh, look how much better than all the rest of the world it is, and how much bigger it is, and all that stuff."
So first of all, tell us your full name. You know that.
AJ, that's as far as I like to keep a mystique behind it, right? Do you like?
But
you know, like even on my Emirates ID it says AJ.
AJ.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Wasta.
AJ. We're not
I had the
Wasta. No
Wasta, you
way.
know,
AJ.
just
That's
keep it-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
By the way, when you smile, your teeth are like chiclets. They're
I
like
literally bought them
white.
one floor up from here in this building. Like
They're
literally got them done. Bro.
amazing teeth,
Do
man.
you know what it is? It was one of those. You know when you start before you start making money from what we're doing.
Yeah.
You do the influence drive, right? So you get everything for free.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "I really want you to promote my thing. We'll give you teeth." I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll get some teeth and just talk about your dentistry, bro." So they literally did the
On what
the video-
episode
but
number?
no,
You're on 140 something now, right?
152.
Ooh. All right, go flex now.
I'm trying.
No, but like really flex.
I'm
Dang,
gonna try.
dang. We'll talk about flexing. I'm sure we're gonna get by the flexing. You're not gonna get through this podcast without talking about flexing with me, bro.
Right, I don't flex.
Bro, we're gonna make you flex. You do that.
Huh?
Do that. We'll get views,
Dude, I'm
man.
ready.
It's all
I'm
about
either
the
trying to make this your most watched podcast or your first cancelled podcast. One of the two is gonna happen by the end
All
of
of
this,
the
bro.
above.
Probably, hopefully both, so that you can only watch it in clips, like that other people have downloaded it first before it got cancelled, and then. Do you
All
know
right,
what I
but give us good nuggets of information because we're gonna do reels. We're gonna chop this up,
Okay.
and if you are topless on a reel,
Yeah.
then everyone's gonna be like, "What's going on here?"
mean? No, everybody's gonna be like, "Who's this douchebag standing there?"
No,
with
man.
topless?"
You go to the
By the
gym,
way,
clearly.
I love all this decoration and stuff. It's really cool. I want-
Decoration is that what you're gonna call it?
Declaration. I said decoration.
Decoration.
Yeah. What else would you call it?
This is a promo. I don't know. This is some wingman posters and
No, I know, but
signs and stuff.
but it's decorating your set, right?
Okay, Tayyip, I'll give it to you.
Bottom line is, I want that skateboard on the end, and you should be one of those podcasts that gives people gifts when they leave.
Didn't we send you a gift already?
No,
Don't you have one of those shirts?
prove it.
You want more?
But
We can
shirts,
give you-
and look, the
we can
skateboard
give
is
you
a
more.
different thing.
We can give you more.
It's
Why
gonna
not?
be hard to move on it, but like without any wheels. But
I
it's
know,
good
right?
enough, bro.
Without any wheels, but
I
you
just
can
walk
hang it
out, go
up.
to the skate park, and I just stand with it like there, just like that.
We have amazing graffiti artists who we collaborate with on Monkeys Everywhere, and they make all these drawings. And that mascot is Yankee, and Monkeys Everywhere is just like killing it here in Dubai. And
I see them as like
I'm sure we can get you a skateboard.
the Supreme,
what?
like the Supreme's nemesis.
Supreme's Nemesis?
Yeah, you know the brand Supreme.
Oh yeah.
So that's like Monkeys Everywhere is more like that kind of like somebody might just come with like they're pushing their baby in a Monkeys Everywhere pushchair, like it's just random stuff that's just like
Monkeys
different
everywhere.
and not just like a clothing line. Like it's more kind of like all-encompassing.
Yeah, now they have many verticals. They have food and beverage, they have stores, they have fashion, they have media. I mean, they're taking over Dubai.
They give away skateboard decks.
You know, giving away. You really want that skateboard? We can
really
arrange
want
that,
that
bro. I'll buy
skateboard.
it for you.
I want,
They
I
won't
want
give
my
it to
own
you.
one, like with one of these mics, Yankee with a mic,
Oh, Yankee with a
pretty
mic.
cool, yeah.
We should ask the graffiti artist to create one for you.
Yeah. If we knew the owner, that would be wicked, man. Because then I could just ask him straight away.
I love it. So tell me why, like you're obviously a podcaster. Obviously, I want to tell people that you're a podcaster and you're one of the best here in Dubai. I'm just trying to, take your, what is it called? Tiara? Like, in like Miss World when they steal each other's like crowns.
I don't really, watch Miss World, and I don't kind of judge my life based on who's going to steal my tiara.
I'm going to run after.
Right? No, go for it. It's game. I'm
Bro,
ready to go.
competition's on. Don't mess with me.
I'll support you to do it.
Oh,
because one of the things...
You can't be nice. I'm trying to be an asshole. Don't be nice.
Oh, yeah. Dickhead, you can never take my
Bro,
tiara.
I'm going to compete with you. My podcast.
Seriously, one thing I found, especially in this country, which is really... I mean, it's not weird. We're Arabs. But everyone is kind of like so holding on to everything for themselves. And especially in the podcasting world, that's the total opposite of how we all succeed. If you look at America, the reason why everyone's there is because everybody jumps on JRE, everybody goes on Bobby Lee's podcast, Theo Vaughn.
I'm giving you a bell for that.
They're a comedian. Wait. You can't just give me a bell without explaining what the hell that bell is. It's
you told me not to prepare
got
you.
A bell on the table, bro.
Usually we send a whole prep document.
The bell is like these things, right?
Yes.
The poetry thing.
Okay. The bell is like this.
Yeah.
So every time you have something like exciting or something funny or something, a learning moment, which we're probably not going to learn anything from you, but...
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree, bro. 100%. There's nothing I can teach you, bro.
So just hit that bell. Move that
I hit it or you hit it?
Whenever you want. It's a free country, man. Is it?
But no one's going to come and like...
conversation. But
that's not for like asking for water and coffee as well and all that stuff.
Can your arms reach this?
That's fine. This is a very nice studio. It's very big. This is space there, bro.
You have to move the mic.
But yeah, so... Everyone kind of wants to stick to themselves and keep everything for themselves. And I find it really weird. And I've been telling them, this is not how the podcast community works in any country, let alone, here. And we've got some amazing podcasts here. And only now they've started to kind of gel together and go on each other's podcasts. And
like, I really want to roast you and be annoying with you and like
roast
push your
me,
buttons.
bro.
But the truth of the matter is I love you for a second.
No, roast me.
And I truly am very grateful that you're on here. And that attitude will take everybody so far because you're stronger together.
100%.
Strong people need to understand that you're stronger together.
Yeah.
Give your friends all the opportunities, introduce them to people, network, give them your contacts. Don't hold shit for yourself because you're stronger. You build a community.
100%, and I agree with it.
And now you are my BFF.
100%, bro. But as long as you don't touch my tiara, we'll be good, bro. We'll be good. But like even yesterday, we had an event. It was for sure, and I said to the guy, "Sure, look, I'm going to bring you all of the big content creators." So we brought them, Sean and Basil, and all those guys together, and they were like, "Oh man, only you could have brought us together in this place at one time." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not taking it as a compliment. I'm taking it as you guys are a bunch of dickheads because it shouldn't be the case,
right?
Like we should all be pushing opportunities to each other and that kind of stuff." But I guess it's hard because when you get that one, you finally get that bit, right? You don't want to just pass it to someone else, but it just doesn't work that way.
So what do you think is your target? Oh, you like that bell?
There's a bell. I'm going to hit that shit every 15 minutes. I don't know why I'm hitting it, but I'm going to hit it, bro.
So what do you think is your target audience for your podcast? Let me tell you one thing. I was like looking through your Instagram, bro. It is all men. I know you've had women on, but I kept scrolling, so I was like, I'm waiting for a woman. Just a ball of testosterone, a ball of like UFC fighters and like rappers and talking about. It's like, can we have more women on your podcast?
I'll have you know, I've had very important women on there actually.
Like,
I've had Dr. Shafali, who's been on Oprah 7 times.
Wow. Okay.
Who is the leading parenting coach in the world. I've had Maysa Fahour, who's also a parenting coach. I don't know why I put the 2 parenting coaches first. I've had Sarah. I've had the first ever Lebanese woman to climb Mount Everest.
I love you said Sarah. You know how many Sarahs are in the world? Finish it. Sarah what?
I don't know which Sarah I'm talking about. I've had like 3.
You've had exactly.
Yeah. But there's been loads of women. But it's just that I didn't want to have a niche with my podcast, right? So my brother was like, "Oh, you're a trainer. You should do a training." And I'm like, "And how long can I keep talking about broccoli and cheese for?" Like eventually, it's gonna together. Like I literally put it on. No, I don't. But
we'll talk about that another time.
I want my podcast to just reach random people. Like 1 minute I have a doctor on, the next minute I have a stripper on, the next minute I have a UFC fighter on, the next minute and just something for everyone, depending on who feels like watching it. Right? I just feel like you limit yourself so much when you have a niche.
Amazing. I mean, but recently it's been just lots of like macho, masculine men.
Because so I got invited to Vegas recently to cover a MMA event, and I did like 3 episodes when I was there.
Yeah.
And then the UFC was here, and obviously when they're here, I can't I have to kind of get them while they're here, because then they're here for 3-4 days and they fly off.
Smart.
Right? So that's what it is. I'm totally not against having women on at all. Like, it's not a...
I know you're not against it.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Are you sexist?
When women... No.
Don't lie to us. At Wingman, nobody...
No.
Obviously, you're not sexist.
Yeah,
obviously.
but I don't know. It just worked out that way. It wasn't like a thing that I
Again,
planned.
because you don't plan.
It
you
doesn't
don't plan.
work.
I actually consciously plan. I want a one woman, one boy. One woman, one boy. Oh, we've had too many women. Let's have more men. Let's have more.
I don't even plan the guests, dude. Hardly.
Wow. No, we are stickler for planning.
I just get a call. It will be like Russell Peters or someone just random. I'm like, I'm here for 2 days. We're doing it tomorrow. I guess so.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So, you're doing a lot of UFC stuff. Have you been ever involved? Why UFC? Were you a fighter?
I love UFC.
Were you?
No, I trained jiu-jitsu and that kind of stuff. But I mean, I was
that's
never
where-
fighting in the UFC.
That's
But
where
a
the
lot of my
macho,
friends...
masculine,
No, it's
big
the opposite.
pecs, body and biceps come from.
Jiu-jitsu is the opposite of that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's the art of folding clothes with people still in them. It's different. It's not a macho thing. It's more of a calm kind of...
Damn, folding clothes.
A
with
calm way to
people
kill
still
someone.
in them. Oh my gosh.
You know?
What
but
is-
my next guest is a female, actually.
There we go.
Yeah.
Who? Can you say it or not yet?
Filipino comedian Ima.
Ima.
She's hilarious. She's here, based in this country, and she's like the mum of the comedians in Dubai.
And you genuinely have not prepared for her podcast.
100%.
You have no idea what you have no introduction either.
No.
That's
So I'll
good.
start my episode. I'll be like, right, what's happening?
So I mean, you and I became very close. We met at Sigma. It's an event.
Yeah.
And then I just clicked with you instantly. I'm like, this guy's funny. This guy's kind. This guy can roast, can dish it and take it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm that person. I can dish it. And I love any comedy at my expense, I'm here for it.
Dude, I love that. I mean,
Dude,
you
make
gotta
fun
be
of me
able
all
to,
day
you
long.
have to be able to laugh, dude. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. And that's why we clicked, because we both have that kind of zero fucks given attitude that I really don't care, and I'm not going to think about you for the 10 minutes after I leave here. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but you're probably gonna text me and call me and send me 10 voice
Yeah,
notes
but
about what.
that's you. You're special. You're the only person that can wear a pink T-shirt and purple trousers and still leave the house, bro. So it's like you have a purpose in life, bro.
Habibi, so
What
but-
that purpose is, I don't know, but there is a purpose there. There's a method. There's a method to the madness, right?
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, 100%.
So this podcast is called Wingman.
Yeah.
When someone says,
I'm going to interrupt you there. I kind of wanted to start this podcast with Danger Zone playing in the background,
"Oh
right? That would have been.
we don't have that.
That would have been
budget for
perfect.
speakers. Sorry.
We could have played it on the phone, like. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where's the phone? We don't have a phone. I don't have a phone. So when I say Wingman, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I mean, for me, it's obvious because I grew up in London and everybody knows what the word wingman means. Any two guys that are going out know that if somebody says, you're going to be my wingman, it's one of two things. He's in a relationship and he has a job to do for you, or he's not going to get any girls, so he might as well take that job and have something to do when he's there. But wingman is basically someone that's gonna kind of carry you through, because obviously the term comes from the movie Top Gun, well, not just the movie Top Gun, but Air Force pilots, right?
Of course.
So there's always one guy who's in another plane slightly behind you who's going to be like, 74, 6, left, and you're going to look and there's going to be some Japanese guy in a plane coming towards you or whatever, but he's got your back. So that's the whole point of the wingman.
So that's what we're doing here. So when Wingman on this podcast, we talk a lot about dating and relationships and all types of things and just layers. We bring famous people in here and we try to get a different side of them. Not the tell me about your soul. Tell me about what's your
spiritual.
emotion, how spiritual you are. What is your? We don't talk about that. So we talk a lot about dating, relationships. We push the buttons. We get the juice out. I want to. There you go.
I don't know. I'm just.
I
really like the
when I
bell,
said
bro.
we get the juice out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're one dirty,
That's
dirty,
the way
dirty
it's
boy.
got to be, my friend.
Very dirty.
Yalla.
So, how long have you been married?
Ah, man, bro. I had this conversation with a friend of mine's wife yesterday, and we were literally like, I was like, is that important? She was like, yes, dude, you need to know when. And I was like, I'm still with her. Isn't that the most important thing? She was like, no, what's the date? And I was like, I think it's 10 years. I think it's 8. It could be 11.
Wow,
Like,
that's a long time.
yeah, but I mean, for me, that's not important. And she, who's my friend's wife, went, no, it was 2015.
Oh,
Because she came to the wedding. And I'm like, you women, like, you focus on dates, like, I don't understand why.
Yeah.
I really don't understand it. If somebody asked me now, what year was it when you left school? I would say when Police Academy came out. I don't know. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know the date. I have friends that they will tell, no, I lent you 10 dirhams on the 26th of December, 2019. I'm like, how do you remember these inconvenient things? Like for me, I'm 41 now, so I have about 18 brain cells left in the data box. So only important stuff can fill that place. So I just filter so much other stuff out that I need to make space for the new stuff that I need to remember. Like I don't have that much memory left.
I want to tell you how this started with the Wingman thing, okay?
Okay.
I was in Harvard. I was in Harvard, and there were some like nerds in Harvard who were like very by the book, perfect mate for any woman. Like you're in Harvard, you're a lawyer, like you're like Harvard Law, you are wealthy, you're connected, you're living in a gorgeous like big house next to Harvard, but they had trouble approaching women. They had trouble talking to women, breaking the ice. I know that you and I don't struggle from that. Like just talking to people, opening the ice. What makes you a good, like a person who can actually approach someone so easily? What do you think are the characteristics that make you amazing at that?
Again, the same thing that we spoke about first. First, I don't care past 10 seconds in the future ahead of me. Like, I honestly don't. I actually had a friend of mine who, when we were growing up, his name was Khalid, Moroccan guy, lovely guy, and I remember this. This guy would talk to every single woman that he saw. Every single one. And I'd be like, bro, like, what are you doing? He was like, if I speak to 1,000, I'll get 5. Like, do you know what I mean? So it was a numbers game for him. He was just like, but obviously, by doing that, he got so good at it, right? But to get back to what you're saying, I just don't know. I just think it's a natural thing I've had. Like, even my twins. So one of them looks exactly like me. He acts like me. He has the same blood type as me. One of them looks like my wife, same blood type, acts like her. The one like me speaks to everyone. Like he's only 6, but he'll walk out the street. Hey guys, how you doing? And
I want to meet him.
Yeah, random stuff. The other one, he's kind of reserved and he's analytical and he won't really talk to you. So I think that it must be just genetic. I think that the speaking.
You don't
forget
think
about women now.
You can't teach someone if you have that.
You can teach everyone anything, but I feel like the gift of speaking to people comes from just a genetic thing. Because you always see some kids are really like outspoken and they're happy to speak to anyone. There's other kids that are in the corner of the room. They're either going to grow up to be a serial killer or just like by themselves, you know?
Oh my God.
So I think that's part of it. And also because the type of person I am, like the type of person you are, I genuinely like to make people feel happy.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely like to.
Yeah.
No, it's not people pleaser. I'll tell you what it is. So we're only on this earth for a blink of an eye, right? Everybody has so many problems and so much shit and so much stress. And I decided very young that, coming from a comedy-ish background, that if you can forget about your own stresses of life and everything that you got to go through for the 10 minutes that we're together, then that's my purpose. I've achieved making you forget how shitty life could be, or your debts or your bills or your argument with your wife or whatever.
No, that's
so beautiful. I purposely kind of do that. And people like us, we're the people that every time you're in a room, everyone's laughing, everyone's happy and stuff. And then we go home and go, well, who's going to make me laugh now? Like, you know, we don't tend to look at our own feelings or our own stresses because we're too busy like focusing on other people.
Do you ever take care of AJ? Do you ever think of yourself on the third person, look outside, like a bird's eye view, and like, do you ever vouch for him, take care of him in that way?
This is going to be very controversial, and I know you're not going to like this. I'm very weird, dude. Like, I don't believe in, and this is obviously nothing to do with anyone else, and everyone has their own way of dealing with things. But me as a character, I don't believe in therapy. I don't believe in all of this stuff. I know it works for people.
You. For
me.
You. For AJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have this very simple, and it might be hard to believe, but I just really don't dwell on anything long enough for it to affect me.
You just don't dwell enough. I think that's the solution.
I don't allow myself to think about anything that's going to upset me.
So it's basically empty in there.
100%. It's just a shell of a man sitting here doing nothing.
You just access your nothing box.
Nothing but love. No, but honestly, it's like,
it's a big heart.
You can worry about stuff, but then what? Like nothing ever. It's not going to change anything.
What if you have $0 in your bank account right now and you can't feed your family? Where would you be?
You'd be finding a way to feed your family. But you being upset and sitting in a corner of a room is still not going to feed your family, right?
Yeah.
So what you need to do, you need to go out and find ways to feed your family.
So how much money do you have in your bank account?
I don't know. Imagine how much money do I have in my bank account? Money is...
Bro, if you ever get hungry, just sell your yacht. Let's just call it yacht. It's good.
I'll do that, bro.
Man, just sell your
I don't think that, again, you know me, I'm from what you know, I'm very weird, dude. I don't care about material things. I don't like I literally traveled around the world for 2 years non-stop, went to 23 countries. I didn't wear shoes for the whole 2 years.
Really?
I was having arguments in the airport. They were like, you have to wear shoes. I was like,
There
I
are-
don't want to wear shoes, bro.
There are many businesses that say no shoes, no shirt, no business,
Yeah,
no
but
business.
not where I was going.
Not where you going.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
But again, like when we go out, you like that kind of Nobu and these kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
places.
Give me luxury all
that's my
day.
worst nightmare. Give me Hunter all day, bro.
Really? For me,
Like, literally.
I'm lazy and I love services and I love beauty and I love
No,
scents.
I'm the opposite.
And I just love to like be treated like Louis the 14th in his like Versailles castle. Like that's me.
What happened the other night, Mazin, when we went out and we went to meet them? The guy said to me, I have to lend you some trousers so you could come into the place. Like, that's how much I don't care. I said to Mazin, look, I try and have fun. He was like, no, bro, wait, I can make it happen. 1 minute.
You're about to go home.
Yeah, because I'm not going to change
Wait.
anything
Let me
for
get this
anyone.
right. The security guy took off his pants?
No, that's what I asked first. First, it was a lady downstairs, and I told her we were going to swap trousers, and she was like,
my
ah. And then she sent me to security, and apparently they have spare pants for dickheads like me who
That's
turn up in
actually
shorts.
really smart.
Yeah. But like, I don't...
Any bar that has a dress code should have extra pants.
What would you do in that situation? If you were wearing shorts, would you go home, change just out of FOMO so you don't miss out?
I don't know if I would put on someone else's sweaty pants.
No, they were clean.
Did you shower after that?
After what?
After wearing someone else's pants?
I shower every day, whether I wear someone's pants or not. But I mean, would you, as a person?
I'll
I'll tell you why
no. I'll tell you why no.
I feel like
because
you would.
My body type is terrible with fashion. Nothing fits me. So in reality, honestly, like it wouldn't fit me. I know. I either look so stupid in it. I mean,
Would you go home and change if you...
depends how important it is. Depends. In that situation, I would have went home and just slept. I
Yeah. See, me...
Chilled, watched myself on Netflix.
I went to a meeting yesterday in Abu Dhabi, which was with some big people. And I literally went in...
Big people. Share with us. Who are those big people?
I went in...
Sheikhs?
You cannot say...
Sheikhs,
you
royal
cannot say
family?
you cannot say these names.
Come on.
But I went in a matching... Looked like something like a Nigerian rapper would wear, literally. With the patterns all over it. It was like, you know those awful combination shirts and shorts that you get that match each other? I went there like that. And then my friend was like, what are you doing? And I was like, bro, look, this is me. This is my brand. This is how I am. I'm not going to put on a shirt and trousers.
You're
Like,
just living
just-
on vacation, bro.
But isn't that supposed to be life?
Wow, that's amazing.
Like-
what if somebody wants to live on vacation like you, but just can't afford it?
It's nothing that I can't afford it, dude. Like, I can't afford it, but I'm like, you just need to choose who you are, dude. Like, for me, wearing a shirt is the most, like, you know, all the way to the top. I feel like, khalas, I'm done. I'm out. Wearing a tie, forget about it, bro.
It's like basically choke me.
Yeah, forget about
Like
it.
it's like a.
You've been wanting to say that for like 4 hours, right? But like, no.
cut, please.
Honestly, like, I just, for who? Who are we wearing this for? Like, why?
I feel you.
Like, why?
Sometimes you just gotta wear an outfit or like a uniform. You just gotta.
Yeah,
you know.
if it's your job, fine. But it's not for me, bro.
So, I know this about you. I actually didn't prepare this question, but I actually know that you have won a couple Guinness Book of World Records, and I know since I've been friends with you, I know that you've won 2 Guinness Book of World Records. Are there more?
No, that's it. That's 2.
Just 2?
Yeah. I've got a couple. I've got a couple that are being
Are on the way?
They're going through the process and stuff. Yeah.
The longest phrase without breathing, talking
Right?
really fast.
You said that to someone, and he was like, "Oh, wow, And I was
Wow.
like, you believe?
Let's see if you can do the longest phrase now. Okay, breathe and talk, and without breathing, go. And then tell me about your Guinness Book of World Records. Go. Take a big breath. And then just say it without breathing until you're out of breath. Let's see how long you can go.
So
Take a
you see,
breath.
so you see the thing about not wearing a shirt or a tie, also gives me the character to go. I'm not doing that, bro. It's gonna take me ages.
What do you mean ages? Just take a big breath
You know,
and
I
just
was
do
a scuba
one
diver,
phrase
right?
without breathing.
You know, I was a free diver,
Yeah?
so I
you
could do it for about 3.5, 4
Oh,
minutes.
I didn't know. See,
People are going to watch the podcast and see me
I
talking for
touched
3.5, 4
on
minutes
something
without
that
taking
is-
a breath, and I'm still going, and I'm still
you're
taking a breath.
free drivers, you hold your breath for how long?
I wasn't. I told you. You know me, bro. We just make shit up all the time, bro. That's how it is.
Bro,
But isn't that a cool thing since I
when
told
we
you
went
that?
to the Dubai International Boat Show,
Yeah.
you remember when I was an underwater welder?
Right? But
Well,
how
people
cool is
love
that, right?
that.
Because also there's 2 reasons why you do this. Because one, I can't possibly... You know when people say, oh, what do you do for a living? Which I find a very weird question, by the way.
Oh, what do you do?
Because people only ask you that to gauge how much respect they should show you, right? I can't say I'm a podcaster. What kind of stupid shit is that to say to someone? I can't keep a straight face and go, I do podcasts. Like,
No, but
it just sounds
you're a
like
famous podcaster.
that's like saying I'm a YouTuber. It's like so like it has no.
There's
right?
just say you're a podcast lawyer.
I'm a journalist.
I'm a podcast engineer. Just add engineer to anything. It works.
I just, you know me, bro. People are like, what do you do? I'm like, why do you care? Why? What difference does it make? Like, I don't ask those questions. I find it really weird.
Oh my gosh. So let's see how long you can hold your breath. Yalla.
You want to see something more impressive? I can talk while drinking water.
Go.
What do you want me to say?
About your Guinness Book of World Records.
No, something short. Like 3-4 words.
Ra'id, I love you. You're the best.
This team is not working as efficiently as I thought it would, bro. I never thought it would. Right? You know, it's the whole...
I love it. I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I could just like put this right here, like sit differently like this, bro, with you.
100%.
Like, I'm not at work. I'm just chilling, yo.
But you're not at work anyway.
Bro, tell me
If you class this as work, there's something very wrong with you.
But we put work into it.
You do, or your great team does. There's a difference between when we
They
say
do a lot of
we.
good work.
That's a big
Bro,
word.
I have to give it to them. They do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
good work. Sit like me. Let's see if you can do it. Are you flexible?
I don't know where this show's going. Yeah.
Doesn't suit you?
How's it look? Wait, when
Oh, the camera's right in your crotch. You're really not flexible.
I am flexible. What are you talking about?
You could do the splits.
I can't. This is getting to an after-hours show right now.
No,
I
I
want
know,
to
but
know
can
which
you do the
direction
splits?
this is going.
Can you do the
Make him prepare questions because like all of them are going into weird stuff.
You didn't want me to prepare. This
I
is
wanna
me.
know
This is me on my
something-
couch at home. This is if you came over to have a glass of wine. This is what it would
Okay,
be like.
so here's a serious question. Do you? I don't drink. No. See, that's my boy there. He knows everything about
That's
me.
true. You don't drink, man. I always said don't trust someone who doesn't drink.
Really? Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because you don't let loose. You're too in control.
Have you ever seen me not loose?
Like if it's your wedding, did you drink on your wedding?
Hell no.
Really?
Do you know how much I paid for my wedding? If I have to pay for alcohol as well, it's even more, bro.
You had a dry wedding?
No. They were drinking. Everyone else.
Oh,
Was,
okay. Because
yeah.
I've heard some dry weddings. I think that's
Everyone else was drunk.
for me. That's a no for me.
But here's a serious question. Do you? I don't know if this is going to trickle onto a conversation
Trickle.
between
Okay,
you
we're
guys after.
open-minded. Go
Do
for
you
it.
prefer? Because everyone has their style to do podcasts with a whole list of questions prepared, or do you prefer to just do them this way and just have a chat with a friend?
This is my
and do it?
6th podcast and ever in life, and this is the first time I didn't prepare. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I would have prepared some very funny pranks on you, probably some good games. I feel like it's just
But
a different vibe. I
that's
mean, but I
fun.
do enjoy like
No, but I
freeballing
never
it.
said don't prepare games or that kind of stuff. I meant don't prepare stuff like, in 1962, you were running on the field and tripped over. How did that feel? And tell me how that's made you a better person. Like that kind of stuff.
Khalas, season 2
Like,
will have you.
you know, important things. Yeah, I'll play some games. I'm not scared of games.
All right, let's go.
Oh, no, accents?
But everything
I
I've
do
asked
a
him to do, he
great-
said no.
I
I've
do a
asked him
great
to-
British. You've asked me
hold
to
the-
do one thing.
Bro, I've asked you to do splits. For me, you didn't do it. I've asked you to take a long breath and say one phrase.
Do you see a trend amongst all these things
I've
that you're
asked
asking
you,
me to do?
There's many things I've asked you to do, man. I
Okay,
don't
what
know
else?
how you are a podcaster if you don't say yes and.
Yes, and?
Oh, I'll show you who's the boss.
Yeah, show me who's the boss, bro. Teach me.
All right, so let's
We need
do
to get Mads
accents
in
together.
a mic, by the way.
First, I wanna see-
a special
I know,
one that
like,
just sticks
hey,
out there, and then he can say his things.
Have you ever watched like Chelsea Handler? Chelsea lately, where she has like her sidekick Chewy, and she just like keeps panning to him, but she roasts him all the time, and she like
She's a comedian, right?
I love Chelsea Handler.
Didn't she go through a bit of a?
Well, all
Recently?
comedians are they're all clowns. I mean,
What do you
at the end
think
day.
of Whitney?
You and I are clowns.
What do you think? Yeah, I know that. What do you
There's
think of
many
Whitney
Whitneys in the
Cummings?
world.
Well, I don't think you have an opinion on Whitney Houston
I do have an
in
opinion.
comedy.
Oh, in comedy. No, but Whitney Cummings,
Yeah.
actually, I worked for a company in Los Angeles. I represented her, Mosaic Media Group.
Okay.
And she was their client, and I just thought she was a genius.
Do you think she's very funny?
There are some moments. I mean, I would have probably workshopped a couple jokes, but I love her energy because I actually know her work ethic, and I know who she is behind the scenes, and I respect her.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Probably Chelsea Handler. For me, I'm
Really?
obsessed with Chelsea Handler.
Okay.
Chelsea, like, I love female comics and female singers. So for me, Chelsea Handler wins. Are you asking me the questions? This is my podcast.
Just wanted to notice how long it took before you realized I took off the rings. Welcome
Bro,
to another
this is
episode
me.
of Jibber
I'm
with
asking
Jabber.
you the
Today we have
questions.
Ryan here, representing monkeys everywhere. We're gonna do no, but while we're here, like, who is your favorite singer?
Mariah Carey.
Why? But which Mariah Carey?
How many are there?
Because there's the Mariah Carey I give my
That's her.
all.
Uh-oh.
That's her. And then there's this
Touch my body.
75-year-old woman
put
who
me
thinks
on
she's
the
still funny.
floor, wrestle
Yeah.
me around, play with me some more.
So you let him sing like this on the show, even if it's not good. Like you just let him just.
My voice, I've not warmed up.
Baby, lock them doors
There
and
you go,
turn
that is
them lights down
You saw, you
low.
saw that video
Huh?
on my TikTok.
Yeah, obviously.
So in terms of questions,
Yeah.
we're gonna have you do an American accent, okay? Because you have a British accent. You have no.
I could do a really good British accent.
You are British, so you're
And I
British.
could do a
Lebanese?
very good.
British Lebanese.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how closely I can say that because I've never been to Lebanon before, ever.
Can
And
someone,
that's,
whoever's listening or hearing this, can they sponsor him to go do a show in Beirut? Like, what the hell?
it's a straight. Everyone has the same reaction, and you know how Lebanese people are. Obviously.
Are
Like,
you
I've
proud
told
to be
some people
Lebanese?
huh?
Are you proud to be Lebanese?
No. How can I be proud to be?
Security.
No. But I find this whole thing, and Lebanon is a big one. This patriotism thing, I find it so
Bro, because
weird.
you haven't been there. The second you step foot in Lebanon, you'll
But
be
how
like,
could you be proud of again? It comes
The
back,
second you
it
go
comes
there,
back
you'll
to my same
understand.
thing where I don't care 10 seconds into it. How can you be proud of coming from somewhere?
you're saying that nobody should have patriotism.
No,
This is turning into a very different style podcast.
no. But like, why patriotism for what? That you happen to be born in a place.
No, but I mean, you know that you vouch and you care about your nuclear family, for example, your family and your kids, right?
Okay.
Then you care about your company, your podcast. Then you care about your city. Then you care about your country. And then you have a mascot, and we go after it. And Lebanon is my family, my cousins, my culture.
Okay.
Lebanon
But-
is my country.
Okay, but
So you don't
so
have,
is America.
but because you're maybe not fully British, or are you?
I'm not British at all. I'm fully Lebanese. Mom and dad Lebanese.
So you've never been there.
Never
That's
been
the
there.
reason why you don't have the patriotic feeling.
No, I don't see the need for a patriotic feeling.
Because-
Patriotism is what's wrong with this world.
Oh,
That
you
there's
think so?
classes of people in this world who see people as lower class and higher class because I come from there. Ask an Egyptian what the best
there was a
Egyptian
very
country,
long-
no,
there was a
what the
very long
Egyptian,
silence
what the best
after that. That
Egyptian, what the best Arab country is. Masr Dunya. I was raised in Egypt, so I know.
they
Ask
should
a
say that.
Lebanese person about Egyptians and see what they say about them. Ask an Algerian about Moroccans, and then ask a Moroccan about Algerians, and you see like this whole weird thing coming out of patriotism, and they're far away from each other. Literally, like that much space. There's one cow walking in a straight line, and beyond that cow is the two countries. But these ones are saying, "Oh no, those people are there, and those."
No,
people
I get
are.
it. There is
It's
a
like, it doesn't
negative
make
connotation
sense.
to some of it, but
What
you
would
cannot
be the
say that
positive?
patriotism as a whole is bad. But of
No.
course, some people who take it to a
Appreciation.
negative way where they get competitive. That's toxic.
But
Someone
that's
who,
what it is mainly, always.
I don't.
There's a difference between patriotism and pride.
Yeah.
Patriotism is I'm better. Pride is we brought you astronomy and astrology and coffee and tea and guitars and the Chinese people, we brought you calligraphy and we brought
I
you.
see where you're going
There's
with
a
this. I see
difference
where you're
between
going with
being
this.
proud of where your bloodline kind of what it added value to the world, and another one going, I'm Lebanese, bro. Yeah, we're the best.
So do you eat Lebanese tabbouleh and hummus?
I'm very patriotic about hummus, bro. But where
Good,
does it come from?
Good. Where does it come from?
Yes.
It's Levant.
What's Levant, bro? How many countries?
Lebanese area, the
Yeah.
Levant area.
Yeah, but no. Did you get what I'm saying? Is it weird? that
I
I'm
get
saying
it.
that?
For me, I don't 100% agree with you, but I respect where you were coming from because maybe you've seen a negative side of it. But for me, it's a very positive thing. And also, I think that because you were mainly in Dubai and England, I think you have a skewed idea of what it means to feel a belonging somewhere. So I feel like you are a nomad.
100%. I have no belonging to anywhere.
So yeah, for like you have a different perspective on the world. And for me, my perspective is I have my grandparents, my village. Like I go into Lebanon onto the mountains and I walk around, every single building has all my family and cousins and my uncles and aunts and everybody knows each other, and one funeral, one wedding, one baptism, everybody comes. Then you become like patriotic to the next level. You're like, this is my country, my village,
Okay,
where I came from.
what if your family, the same thing, they all moved to America before you were born, a couple of generations. Then you'd be walking down New York, going, this is my auntie's house and my cousins, and this is my, and this is, and your patriotism, would it be to America?
I mean, you'd have.
That's what I'm saying. So it's misplaced patriotism. It's
You
just
think so?
it just happened to
That's
be in
case
that
by
place.
case. Yeah, interesting. I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going, but I can understand why you sitting on this chair right now would say that, and why if I get someone else to sit on this chair, how they would have a different opinion than you, because
100%, yeah.
it's about life experiences, and it's about selfishly what you've been through and what you've witnessed and viewed and what you've experienced. And for that case, that's why I think that maybe you have a different ideology.
Bro,
than
I get
do.
it. I get it. Especially in a lot of countries that have been through wars and stuff, and people are like, my grandfather died for this country, and
Yeah.
and that's why we're here. And I get it, but I just think the word is just thrown around like everybody's just patriotic.
We're gonna start a new hashtag. Hashtag take AJ to Beirut.
That's it. Do you know how many people have
Ooh.
told me to go? I will pay for your ticket and I will take you to Thingy's house, and I can't go to Lebanon, bro. Like I have so many.
Well, you're blacklisted. That's a
No,
different
no.
scenario.
Like I have so much family there that I haven't ever met. That if I went, so there's two scenarios. If I went, I either have to spend the whole week visiting and meeting all these people, or I have to go and pretend that I wasn't there. And if they find out, you see, and if they find out that I was there and didn't see them, then that's all hell
And
breaks
put it
loose.
on social media. I'll be there from this day to this day. I'll be at this location at this hour. If you want to see me, come welcome. And actually do a show out there. You and I should do a live podcast in Beirut.
Bro, I'm down, but
I'm down.
I don't know.
Let's do it. I mean, come on, like we're joining forces. We're stronger
I'm not-
together.
Yeah, we're stronger together. I'm not against it, bro.
Speaking of cool podcasts that you've done the highest suspended podcast in the world. That was one of your Guinness World Records.
What made it even better is the guy that I had on it was scared of heights. So that was.
I would be scared of
He didn't
heights.
even realize it was
So
going
what
to start
is it?
going
It's
up,
like-
bro.
it's a
It's
crane?
a giant dinner table.
But it's a crane.
Yeah, it's a crane holding it, and then you're supposed to go up and then have dinner in the sky.
And then, is it something I can go to have dinner in right
yeah,
now?
you can go and do it now. Yeah.
Is it a fun experience?
I mean,
I'm scared of a little bit of heights. I don't want to sit up there and just
that's
like.
weird. It's not.
It was weird.
Yeah. I mean, prepare it because I'm taking you skydiving, so
I
you
would
need to
never.
get
I
that
don't-
out of the way.
even if it's free, even if you pay me.
Bro, you have to do it, bro. It's by far the
Bro, I'm
most
scared of
amazing
turbulence.
experience.
I'm scared of turbulence.
It's nothing to do with it. It's completely by far the most amazing experience you'll ever experience in your entire life.
and
Bar
the,
none.
you know the parachute with my weight, I'm like double your height and your size.
How much you weigh?
That does not even open up.
How much do you weigh?
200 pounds.
No. Forget pounds, kilos.
100 and I'm gonna minus a couple. 105 kilos.
Okay, yeah. You have to be less than 100 to do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm so happy I can't do
That's
it.
all right.
I'm
We'll
gonna
start
stay
training.
fat.
We'll train.
I'm gonna stay fat.
Right? Now you can use that and be like, yeah, because someone told me they're going to take me skydiving and I don't want to go, so I'm just going to stay above 100.
Yeah, there's no way.
102.
No, absolutely not. And what, they want to put two people at the same time because don't you go with a?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Mine would just the parachute will open and they'll just keep going down.
No, it's by far the best thing that you'll ever do.
All right, we're gonna play a game with you.
Okay, let's
Are
do
you
it.
ready? This is a scenario,
Okay.
but you have to be full on acting. Are you a good actor?
I don't think so.
All right, let's test you out. Let's see. Maybe if you do well, you never know. Maybe Hollywood is watching and they'll recruit you to a show.
I'm down.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Okay, you're single. This is acting. This is pure.
Yeah.
You're completely single.
I
Okay,
was doing it for a long time, so I know that, I know that feeling.
you're completely single.
Yeah.
And you meet me. I'm the most beautiful woman in the world that you want to flirt with. I'm sitting on the beach. You just docked your yacht and you swam over to the closest beach and you saw me laying down, suntanning with my glasses on, maybe asleep, but you really want to talk to me. We're going to do it as if it's really happening. Let's see what your opening line would be. We want to know what your pickup lines would be. Where would you take this conversation? I might give you a little hard time, like it should be in it, but I just want to see how you do it as
This
approach.
is really So wait, you're lying on the beach
Yes.
and you might be asleep.
I just have my shades on. You don't know if my eyes are open or closed. You
He
don't
didn't
know who
make
I
this
am.
very easy for me. He was like, "Look, I'm dead, and you need to bring me back to life,
Well,
and then ask me out."
I've done it many times, and
Okay. What, you've woken someone up and gone,
I mean,
"Hey,
I have my tricks and my ways.
Okay.
Of approaching someone. Okay, are you ready? And now
am I by myself?"
you just docked your boat. You're by yourself. You swam over to the beach.
I'd have a football with me.
You don't have a football with you because you swam from your. You can't swim with.
I
the
float
football.
with the football.
You float with the.
I
Okay.
floated with my football.
Okay, now and scene starting in 3, 2, 1.
All right, the ball just hit you in your face.
What's going on? Oh my!
Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. Are you okay?
Are you serious? No, I'm not okay.
You look like you look like a footballer right now.
Oh my God!
Come here.
Are you touching my feet?
Come here, come.
What do you come?
I'm doing this the way that you'd want to be flirted with. Just straight to the point. Straight to
Jibber,
the point.
you would be handcuffed.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I read situations, and I kind of know when and when not to.
Bro, clearly
and
you don't know when and when not to.
In real life, if you
This
want
is real life.
If you want my real opinion,
Take two.
I would never talk to you.
What?
No way.
No, but if you really wanted to, like,
Okay.
you really wanted to talk to me. Okay, I'm sitting down. Okay, you really
We're
wanted
talking
to.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really
so I'm not
wanted
waking
to.
you up.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
okay, now sitting down. You don't want to throw a ball on a woman's face. Like that's.
So we're talking. Hey,
No,
what's
we're
your
not talking. We haven't started. You have to do an open. You have to approach, break the ice.
name? Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Yes.
touch you. I don't want to disturb you, but listen,
Yeah.
I really need to go. The yacht's parked. I would never mention the yacht. I'd be like, I really need to go. But I'd really love to speak to you tomorrow.
For about what?
Mazen,
actually
come
trying-
over here, please. Come on.
Who's Mazen?
Huh? He's my friend. He really likes you. So I want to introduce you to him.
Thank
but
you.
he's really weird about it. But he's a really cool guy. So maybe if you give me your number, I could set it up. The indirect steal the number for
but
yourself.
honestly, I don't know you. I don't give my number out to people that I don't know. So honestly, but
Is that the attitude that you carry most of the days?
I mean, I don't know who you are. So yes, I don't give my number out to people I don't know.
This is very difficult for me because a friend of mine just told me to just come and wake you up and ask you out. I wouldn't usually do something like that.
I'm
It's
so
really
flattered.
weird.
That's
I'm
very
like,
nice.
Hey, look, if you make me laugh, we can go out tonight.
That was hilarious.
Come, let's go. Yeah, look, bye.
Oh my god!
That was a cheeky. Do you know what it is? I would never do that in real life. I would
How did
never.
you get your wife?
Huh?
How did you get? Did you do that
I
to your
made her
wife?
cry on our first date.
You're lying.
100%.
But how did you get her? Like what
I
was
made her
like?
cry.
Tell us what you do. How'd you?
So we're on the first date. By the way, that was really awkward. You made me feel like I was 16 again. Like I don't talk to random people like that ever. I would never
But
do
it's so
that.
funny because you're actually very good at
No, no.
introducing people together,
Yes.
breaking the ice, talking to everybody.
100%, but
you were
for
like an
myself-
energizer buddy at the Sigma Eurasia Summit. I mean, I
Yeah.
saw you talk to every human.
Because for myself, it's fine. But like, I would never inconvenience someone to talk to them. Like someone's lying down tanning, to wake them up to tell them, hey, I think you're cute. I just would go and just wait until she's awake or walking, and then I'd go and speak to her. Like I would never.
Awake or walking?
Yeah, but she's lying down now.
Why are you
But
assuming she can walk?
I'd never. That's even better. I'll be like, you look like you need a hand.
Oh
I'm a strong man. Let's go. No, but I just wouldn't. I find that very strange. I like indirectly chatting someone up. I don't like the straight.
You like
"Hey,
a
I you."
spontaneous, like by mistake occurrence.
Kind of, yeah. I just find the whole stopping and chatting someone up really awkward.
Do you
in any
purposefully
situation?
create a by mistake spontaneous occurrence?
100%.
I do that too.
100%.
That is the pure
Yeah, yeah.
trick for wingmanning.
100%.
You're supposed to always go up to, but that's what I teach when I teach people how to get wingman, or like those Hollywood nerds, or I mean Harvard nerds. When they ask me how do you do it, I'm just like, don't be a creep. Don't walk up there and be obvious that you're flirting. Make it an accidental situation.
So what would you do in that situation?
I'd be like, sorry to bother you. Excuse me. I think you dropped your bag
I'm lying on the floor.
on the floor. I imagined you'd be on a bed.
I brought a bed to the beach.
The lady that's sleeping on the bed on the beach. She's sleeping on
Oh, on the chair.
on
Okay.
the chair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd say something like
Thank you.
yeah. So just a really quick question: what is the name of this beach here? Because I just swam from this yacht and I have no idea where I am.
I think it's Cove.
Cove? Is that a hotel or is it?
Sorry, but I'm really just trying to relax. I've had meetings all day.
No,
do you
I'm
mind
totally
if
fine. But if
we
you can help me because I'm actually really lost. I really need your help. Can you please?
There's a sat nav on your GPS on the boat, no?
Oh no, what? No, I don't. I don't know how to drive a boat.
Okay, I
just have
can't
a
help you.
driver.
There's a couple
His
of guys
name
there
is,
that can help
Jibber
you.
by Jabber, and
There's a
he's
couple
like,
of guys that can help you over there. Do you mind if you? It's getting a bit annoying now.
I might know. By the way, you have an accent. Where are you from?
I really don't want to go through this right now. I just
You
want
don't want
some
to?
time.
Okay, you know
alone.
what? I'm gonna
turning-
just in case, because I have a free coupon for you for this entire place here, and they'll just give you all your stay for free. Take my Instagram, and I'm gonna tell
I
you.
really don't need any free things.
You're good?
I'm okay. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, and are you always this
Are we
bitchy
still
to
gonna- are we
everybody
still
that you
gonna-
talk to?
Are we still going to keep doing this, or can I just go back to tanning, please?
Before I leave you, I just wanted to say that please take it as a compliment. I think you are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so
And
much.
I actually came here because I wanted to break the ice and just flirt with you. And you can take it however you like. I'm gonna go walk this way, but on my way back, if you change your mind, I would love to see you again.
Okay, thanks.
Cutie.
Like that kind of scenario is just really weird. I just find
But you are being difficult.
no,
but I see how I dealt
people,
with it.
But most people would be difficult. But
No, not with me.
The way, no, they would be. They would be.
Mazen, attest.
Not with you,
attest.
but you know why.
He knows. I know. I mean, I would. This was kind of like if you're actually doing that to me. This is how I would say.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to read the situations. Most people who are chilling and just tanning and stuff don't want to be having conversations.
I only talk to people who are chilling and tanning.
No, but you analyze first, right? You notice they've looked at you 2 or 3 times. They haven't. You know what I mean? You analyze the fact that they're up for. Would you go to someone and start speaking to them, even if they look like they didn't want to talk?
No, but then at the end, like, no human doesn't want to be in public and doesn't want to talk. Like, no human isn't, like, stay home. If you don't want to be approached, stay home, you know? But for me, it's just like, I'm not offending them. I'm asking about regular things of the day. Like, what time does this place close? Or do you know how to get there? Or,
but most people, especially women, lying on a beach and a guy coming and asking them those questions would know that that's what you're, like, from the beginning, they know what you're getting at. Do you know what I mean? So they wouldn't find that cute or whatever.
Okay, I'll show you next time we're in public.
They find it different.
I'll show you next time we're in public.
Yeah, I think that it's better to
not do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're actually very good. You're a natural at it.
Yeah.
You're a natural. Are you ready to play a game?
I'm ready to play a game.
You want to play an accent game?
Let's do it.
All right.
I don't know how good my accents are going to be. I can do a good Irish accent.
You can do an Irish accent?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you a situation. You are... I can't with you right now. An Irish accent. You're in a pub about to pitch your podcast to an investor in an Irish pub in Ireland. You have to give an elevator pitch in Irish. Go.
Okay. Hey, mister. Mister.
Hey, how you doing?
Come over here.
Yes.
Do you know Joe Rogan?
I do know Joe Rogan.
I'm not as good as Joe Rogan. But I tell you what, you look like you got a bit of money there.
Oh,
have you got a bit of money? Would
yes,
you like to invest in a podcast?
I would love to. What is it about?
This little bastard over here told me it will never make any money.
You actually do a good Irish accent.
You're right. I get it from Snatch.
You do?
Yeah.
Well done.
Do you know what Snatch is?
Can you do an American accent? I'm just curious.
No, it's
do
really
Valley Girl.
bad.
Okay, I'm going to give you a sentence. Do this. Say,
just sound like you.
Just sound like me.
Say
say
Valley Girl, right?
Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Say, I'd like a water at the theater with all the better movies.
I'd like a water. 1 second. Hey, girl. What you doing? Did that turn into a bit of a different...
I know. Why Why are you all feminine all of a sudden?
Because I'm a Valley girl. I'm not going to be like, hey, dude, I like some water in the theater.
Say water.
Water.
Not water.
I'd like some water.
Theater.
In the theater.
Better.
Better. Do they say this? Is this something that...
Say, I utter.
I utter?
Utter.
Wait, what's the English word that you're saying?
Utter.
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 Okay. I thought udders, like cow udders.
I think that's
I utter.
An utter. An utter.
I utter.
Say, I utter.
I utter.
American.
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 Words.
Words.
And I never...
I feel like I'm only doing this to be allowed a visa in this country, and I don't think this is going to be working. And
you can do it. And I never...
Yeah.
Climb.
Yeah.
No, not yeah. You're supposed to repeat after me.
No, but it sounds really weird when we're doing it together, one word. Like,
okay.
The sentence.
I say, I never climb up the ladder.
No, but say it to me in the way the girl would say it.
I am. I never climb up the ladder.
I never climb up the ladder.
There you go. Now say it in British.
I never climb up the ladder.
Ladder.
The ladder.
Ladder.
The ladder. You Americans, dude, you're speaking our language, and you tell us how to speak it.
Bro, haven't you seen the iPhone 2.0, the iPhone 15? Everything gets better.
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 Everything gets better. Yes, it does.
Yeah. We do have a lot of R-colored vowels, a lot of twang and stuff.
It does.
Do you like country music?
I know like 2 songs.
Which ones?
Achy Breaky Heart.
Is that country?
Is it?
My achy breaky heart.
I just don't think you'll understand. And if you break my heart, my achy... That's about just that one.
No, we just did a full-on song. You wanna write a song together?
I'm ready. I'm down.
Are you a good singer?
No.
No, not a good singer. But can you write
But
lyrics?
I can write. Yeah, I can write. I'll write it and you sing it.
I'm a good singer. I'm a good
But you sing
beatboxer,
in the baritone stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you sing every song like that.
I can sing anything and every song, yeah. But
Sing Barbie Girl in baritone.
Come on, Barbie, let's go.
No, that's already in Barbie. No, I want the Barbie part, not the bloody...
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Imaginations, life is your creation.
You can touch my hair, dress me everywhere. Do you feel like that skill has got you far in places?
Yes, it has, of course.
When is the most
okay,
random
this is not
time?
about me.
No, but I like to
If you want me on your podcast, invite
we'll
me
do
to
that.
your
We'll do that too.
podcast.
But when have you ever had that in the weirdest situation where you've used that skill?
Flirting. I use my low voice when I'm angry and horny.
So use. Wow.
Or both.
Sounds like Game of Thrones in your bedroom, dude. But when have you used it in a situation that you wouldn't usually use it in? You flirted by singing to someone.
Oh, you're talking about the singing? Oh, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the singing, not the
Of course,
voice.
I sing to some people and I flirt with them for sure.
Like in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the corniest thing you've done to flirt with somebody?
The corny. I'll tell you a weird thing that I've done to break up with somebody.
No, tell me.
I pretended I was possessed.
You're lying.
100%.
Show us an example of what you did.
Okay, so basically, I don't know if you've been in this situation before, but so the relationship wasn't going very well, and every time I told her I wanted to break up, she did that whole, oh, you know, the crying and tears, and I'm gonna kill myself, and all that stuff.
Okay, we get it. You're cool,
And it got
man.
no, but it got to the point that this wasn't cool anymore, and I couldn't get out of the relationship. So we met with my friends. It was like a round table thing, and we literally did spider diagrams of all the possible ways that we could break up, and none of them worked. So one of my friends said, "We need to pretend that you're possessed to scare her into running away and leaving."
How old were you?
No, I was a grown ass man.
Oh, okay. I was saying it's like a high school story.
No. This is like 15 years ago story.
And what did you do?
So I literally, over the space of a week and a half, every night I'd do something really weird and scary. Like one night I'd stand in the corner of the room and I'd do stuff like that. And then another night I'd stand on the top of the bed and I'd just be staring at her like that. And then she'd kind of I'd make like a bit of a noise so she'd wake up and she'd look and I'd be like,
Oh my!
and then another night I was like, while I was sleeping. And then literally one day I never heard from her again.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My gosh,
But it was like that. Imagine the extremes that I had to go to those levels to break up with her.
Oh my gosh! But are you one of those nice guys that just don't like to break the ice and just like be mean? Like you try to find other ways.
Yeah,
you
but-
can't. You like to let them down softly.
Yeah,
or
but it's
kindly.
like, how far can we take this? Like, if every time we're trying to do this, it's just not working for us, then you tell me, like, you know, there's some people who will use that. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah. It's like you're not, but why'd you have to say that? Kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not to that. They'll do anything just to kind of like get out of.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when they use that, but it's not that.
Have you ever had a weird breakup or?
Oh my gosh, my ex turned into a priest and left to Bali. That's the weirdest breakup I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I actually just recently I just talked about it on another podcast, but I found out one of my other exes was an escort. So like all my breakups have actually been very weird. But no, the first one was normal. It was just like
Any weird ones, like as in the actual breakup itself? Like the actual
breakup, middle of the highway. The person was being very, 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 very in Lebanon. In Lebanon, we have one highway. It's called the Autostrad. You'll know this summer when you come. And legit, this person was being so disrespectful. Started to become a little physical. I stopped the car and kicked them out of my car. And they ran after the car in the traffic. It was so embarrassing.
I can see the trauma in your face.
So
You were literally
embarrassing.
playing the whole thing back there.
Oh my
You can see in the little mirror. like
And
them
it was just
running
one of
behind
those
you.
like movie scenes.
Yeah.
In a movie scene. We're getting towards the end of the
beautiful.
podcast, and I just want to tell you that you know how much I love you.
Love you too, bro.
You know how much I respect you, and you know how happy I am that you're here on my podcast. And I legitimately love chit-chatting with you, whether it's on camera or off camera. But before we go, is there anything you'd like to plug? Anything? Hey! Anything, the last words you'd like to say on before we wrap up?
Nothing. It's been an absolute pleasure being here, dude. And we'll get you onto Jibber with Jabber.
There you go. And for me, I want you to prepare, actually. I don't want you to not prepare.
I don't prepare, dude.
You have to prepare for
don't.
mine. You made me do something I don't do, so you have to do that for me. You have to prepare questions and games.
You know, you can, by the way you're saying that, you just tell me things that you think are cool about you that you want to say, that you want to talk about, and I'll talk about them. It's fine.
Done.
But as for preparing, I can't.
All right, you are.
I don't have a Mazen, so nobody can tell me.
Nobody can snap at you and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, come
Yeah.
on, roll."
Say that question now. Say it.
What?
Right? So Mazen will prepare for you.
Maz will be there.
and he'll do it.
Well,
bro.
of course. On a serious note, we love you, AJ. Jibber by Jabber podcast, one of the best in Dubai. I support him all the way. He's my favorite person in Dubai, and we've become very close. What is going on?
You've had that the whole time.
This is what I'm gonna start using with you.
Great, bro. You're going to stop the podcast? You need a Mazen like this to keep you on track.
I'm 100% never having a Mazen in my life, bro.
Oh!
Not during the episode.
The cops are here. Well, again, thank you. And the last thing we'd like to say on this podcast, and we always leave with this, is
Wingman.
good energy is contagious. Go out and spread it. Thank you for watching, and good night.
That was the best 15-minute podcast you've ever done, bro.